Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vincent Tan speaking. This time, I'm going to show you how to install the TNV.
This sharing divides into these 5 parts. I have put the corresponding video linkages at the below description area just for your reference. Moreover, I also provide the correct subtitle. Don't forget to turn it on if you need. Copper pipe connection, flushing, and pressure test.
Next, we will go to the tube cleaning. And the purpose of it is to flush the inside impurities and also the oxidize during the brazing. And also from this picture, you can find it even you do the brazing with the uh, nitrogen. However, the oxidize still generation. And also on the other hand, you need to ensure 100% your pipeline system is clean. So we need to flush it with the nitrogen. And for that, here is the attention. This not connect to the in-dock unit, just the pipeline, not the in-dock unit. And the keyword is just hold it for a while and then release quickly. I think this is the common sense, right? And here is our recommendation for the nitrogen pressure. And next is tie up the copper tube with the in-dock unit. And here just follow this picture. Use two wrench to tighten up. It is okay. Never use only one because it will make it too twisted. And actually, we just recommend to use the torque wrench. But actually, as you know that the torque wrench is also very expensive, which means you can also use your experiments, but also not never too much or too less of the force. And here is the reason, and in this picture so you can find it. Here is the nut, it's correct, and also this is the cut-off valve. And the reason why it is a malfunction is because when you tighten up the nuts, the force is too much, makes it crack, and also this is makes it to be broken. And as for this one, and this is not enough. Here is too loose, and what's the consequence is that during the operation the vibration will conduction, right? And it will, when it conduct here, and if it's too loose, it will also conduct to here. You can also find it. It is a crack on the copper pipe, just like this. Also, this will make the refrigerant leakage. And here is just recommendation. And let's say that in a project you are just in the middle and you just complete maybe 90% of it, and you can just add the cut-off valve at the gas and liquid pipe, and then we're going to add another new in-dock unit. No need to pound down all the system, just pound down the new one is okay, just like this. This is you're going to add the new in-dock unit, so you can just use here and pound it down. Then you can connect to the uh, existing VRF system. And on the other hand, if you just also it's easier for you to change the location. So for example, this become malfunction, or you just need to change the location from this room to another room, you can just turn off this cut off valve, and of course first pound down this, only this in-dock unit. Then you can change the in-dock unit, this one, or do the maintenance. It makes it very convenient.
Slide is the requirement for the piping connection and the wirings on the mood exchanger, which is in the heat recovery system. Here is this mood exchanger, also called branch box. We have the requirement for the piping and the wiring, which is here. this one, and here is for the piping, and you need to do the wiring to the here. And on the piping, you can find that there is the indoor unit 1, this indoor unit 2 at the second, and also at the wiring, the terminals, we also put the indoor unit 1 and indoor unit 2, the labels here. And here, just attention that you must follow the sequence between the piping and the wiring, guaranteed that exactly the same.
Here is the Nichigen pressure test. You need to follow this to complete the pressure test. And actually we divide it to 3 stages. The first stage is charging the Nichigen until about this 0.3 megapascal for 3 minutes. And from here you will find the big leakage because you can hear the noise, very significant. And until 1.5 megapascal for another 3 minutes, then medium leakage you may find. And the last is our destination 4 megapascal for 24 hours, 1 day. So even the tiny leakage you can also find it. And here is the item you need to recall, which is the time in the temperature, which is the ambient temperature, and the pressure. The reason why we need to record this temperature is we need to do the modification, which means according to the ambient temperature, the inside pressure may change. And just follow this one. It's about 0.01 megapascal for 1 degree. And after that, if you find that the system is the pressure is no change after 24 hours, and your pressure test is passed.
That's all for this sharing. If you still have any other question or any other suggestion, feel free to send me to my email address. Meanwhile, you can also scan this QR code to access the sharing. Hasta la próxima. それではまた今度。